He was like, when am I getting out this bitch? Where the hell is it?
Exactly. You just stole my line, bruh. Exactly. When it goes like, that? I'm back.
When last did you see your previous partner? I hope this is not gonna say yesterday.
So you guys are still fucking. Huh. So my theory was right. You haven't moved on. Okay.
I've never connected with anyone on a soul level like I do him.
Oh, wow.
And he just accepts me for who I am.
And then what happened?
Sometimes I pinch you because, I do feel like I'm living a dream. Were you and your ex really compatible, or did you just make it work?
Sure, that's hard. But yeah, we were compatible, but in other ways, I think we were just trying to fit in a box. Because I think red flags only come up later. Like you're in it and then you're like, oh. So yeah.
So yeah, for me, it was like a wavelength. We started off, it was very obvious that we were compatible. And then as things, moved on, and towards the end, we was like, nah, maybe we're not.
Yeah.
But now that we've broken up, I think we actually realized how compatible we were. So
Great.
yeah, I just did.
Huh?
What? Here's what I just realized. Like, people always try and find, especially when people are still attached, or at least they're trying so hard to move on from shit. Mm-hmm. It's like, the girl just said, because I've moved on, I'm like, we're not that compatible. It was more about, at least from my understanding and what she's saying, it was more about, we're trying to make this work. So it's like, 60% we were trying to make it work, and 40% we were compatible, I think. But because the dude Libo hasn't moved on and he's still involved in that relationship, he's not gonna say something negative or something. He's not gonna be honest, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I still think we're compatible. Because they're still fucking.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to fuck that up.
Yeah.
So honestly, I can't take your perspective on this, but at the same time, you're the only perspective I have.
Is my heart broken now?
Or just your ego?
None. I don't think a lot of things can break those things. My ego is unbreakable, if I can put it that way. My heart, I don't know. I think my heart is not broken because we were able to give it all.
Broken, so. I feel like my heart was broken. Like, it was a process, so it wasn't like, bam, we're breaking up. It's like, you can feel the breakup. You're like, damn, we are actually heading there. Like, you can see it.
How often do you stalk your exes on social media?
Oh yeah, I did a lot of stalking in the beginning.
I don't know, I thought she was a lesbian.
Really?
Gave me crazy lesbian vibes. I'm not saying you're a lesbian or you should be or you're hiding. No, hell no. I'm just saying I thought you were a lesbian. And also, I think I just realized what you were saying. Now I get what you were saying. Because you didn't think the relationship between Lebo and the girl was that serious. Because right now, my dude is like, my ego wasn't crushed. I was fine.
Yeah, I think the perspective I had was because the relationship really started developing from the game show, from the Love Island thing, So by the time they got outside, obviously they got to be in the real world, but it was just like you guys were in a dating show that was intended for you guys to leave with someone. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like maybe there was a certain pressure there to be like, oh man, I need to leave with someone or whatnot, or I'm just a failure, or whatever the case may be. It didn't have that thing.
Isopo.
Like the Isopo, bruh. At least from my perspective. But
I mean, to her, it sounded like she cares.
From
Libo, doesn't sound like he cares that much about this.
But the things, like the nitty-gritties of things that she felt were part of the problem or part of the issues that raised the breakup, was just like, I got offended easily.
Yo, we are judging the shit out of you niggas. Judging you. Okay? Judging you.
I'm not saying breakups have to be grand, and everything must be because of big things.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's just like,
When last did you see your previous partner?
What can I drink?
Okay, drink.
Oh. I'll answer. I won't drink. I'll say this morning.
They're fucking. It wasn't gonna be that hard if it was this morning when they were coming here. In terms of like, I saw this person.
Into her.
He was gonna be like, I bumped into her when I was coming here. No big deal. That pause, that smile, that face, that attitude, I was fucking her. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Like,
Yeah.
You can see this. You know? Come on now. I saw this on the other one. That's fine. You guys are not cheating on anyone. Yo, why are you wearing flops, bro? Why are you wearing low parka?
His whole look.
Yo, what the fuck is happening, bro?
Did you love who you were when you were with your ex?
Definitely. I definitely did. Obviously, some parts I'm like, like in the beginning, I was just like really, really me. I'm very like bossy and I'm very like, I can be a lot.
For me, I didn't love parts of myself. I mean, this is a lesson I learned within the relationship whereby I didn't see my friends as often. Because she doesn't have as many friends as I do.
Yeah.
And I was trying to, compensate for that.
Yeah, when I say
For me to say within myself, so that's a part of me I didn't love, but yeah, I love myself.
Yeah.
That's not something that she's changing. That's something you're changing. First and foremost, let's just start there. That's not something she's changing. That's something you're choosing to do. She's not saying, stay with me, or else this and that. No, like you're choosing to stay with her. That's one. And then two, you need to compromise. You're not going to be completely yourself when you're in a relationship with someone. That's crazy. You're not completely yourself when you're at work. You're not completely yourself when you're at home. You're not completely yourself when you're with your friends. You're not going to be completely yourself when you're with someone that you love. Now, the key components, the characters, and all those things, those things need to stay intact. And if those things change, I understand why you would complain. But complaining about seeing your friends is weird to me. Just go see your friends. What is this? Is this a prison?
Unless she was manipulating you.
Yeah.
Or some shit like
that. Yeah, it doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, then that sounds something else. It's like you say you're doing her a favor.
Because she didn't have friends.
By not going to see your friends.
This makes no sense.
And,
go see your friends.
That deprived you of your own happiness, basically.
When and why did the spark die?
I don't think the spark ever died. Do you think it's still there?
Yeah. You think it's still there?
I don't think it's ever died. I mean, for the relationship, yes, it's... when did it die? Maybe just 2 months before.
Yeah.
See my point? The relationship. But the other shit, it's still there, The relationship is gone,
But the benefits of the relationship.
Boom. Is it gone when I'm down there? No. Is it gone when No. The relationship though? No. Hell no. That shit is dead. Load shedding.
What was it like when you realized that the spark was...
Sure. I felt super like I wanted to save it. I'm a saver.
But he is not your savior.
When I could tell the spark was going, I was kind of looking forward to being single. I think that was my feeling. Okay, how's my life as a single person? And I just couldn't wait to delve into that. So
yeah. Do you feel like it was all you?
Wait, did he say the spark started dying 2 months?
Yeah.
And already he was looking forward to being
single.
Yeah. He was like, when am I getting out this bitch? Where the hell's it?
Exactly. You just stole my line, bruh. Exactly. When it was like, what the fucking hole's that? Bitch. Shh. I'm back.
Bachelor for life.
2 months earlier, you were thinking about hoes? Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna see my friends. Fucking hoes.
You ain't got no friends.
You ain't got no friends. What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do?
You ain't nothing without me. You need me.
I'm smarter. I'm beautiful. I'm better.
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Imagined to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fully. I would say I'm designed for the streets. I'd say in my demeanor and.
Yo! It's that season, boy!
You had to, Libo. You had
It's that fuckboy season,
You
Baba.
had to just go and
Yeah.
sprinkle that
Yo.
cherry on top.
The crazy thing is, the girl was trying, bro. Was trying to sound mature, and she was trying to sound this and that and this and that, and it was very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she valued the relationship. The dude, on the other hand, just doesn't care. My assumptions were.
I think I can sorta gauge where her offenses came from. He sounds like he would blurt out a lot of stuff, and she'd be like, "Hoi bo,
Yeah.
hoi bo."
You know, fuck other bitches, right? It's a joke. I'm joking. Come on.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. I'm joking. That's how it sounds like to me.
The way I am, but I enjoy being alone. I enjoy.
He's a fuck boy. He is a fuck boy. Bro.
I'm an extrovert. I like staying indoors.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like you're saying something else, but
I like to be alone, but I couldn't see my friends when I was with you.
I'm also for the streets.
What? Bro, I'm telling you, fuck boy.
What led to your breakup?
Understanding one another at the end. So we'd had all these plans. We're gonna move in together. Towards the date of us moving, we're buying things, we're doing things, we're saving, and the guy is just not interested anymore.
What led to mine? I'd say a lot of realization.
Yeah.
The things whereby we swept under the carpet, and we felt as though we were very open and honest with each other, and we were, but I don't think we were open and honest with ourselves. So I think it was a realization within.
The reason why you guys broke up is because of you. No one can convince me otherwise.
You're the problem.
He is the problem. He is the reason why they broke up. No one, bro. Everything you just said right now, it was within. Everything about this relationship was about himself. That's how he viewed this shit.
Yeah.
And it's okay, that's fine, right? That's okay. But everything this man just said is just me. Whereas the girl was saying, yo, the relationship, or alluding to, yo, I had some problems that I had to fix. You know what I mean? Like being overly sensitive. Which is why the other girl was comforting her and saying, yeah, maybe if you can get someone who's gonna know how to take care of that inner child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like, yeah, sure, you're old and that's your responsibility. But someone who can take care of you or at least try to be there, maybe it could help, who knows? But this relationship, it's you, my boy. And I like the fact that you're owning it, and it's funny as shit that you're owning it.
There's a sense of the idea of being for the streets,
Yeah.
you know, and maybe a part of that relationship was like, hey,
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and he was like, hey, by myself, I can't do the things that I want to do, because for you to even mention Nuguti, you couldn't see your friends as often as you wanted to, so you had to stay home to sort of babysit someone who doesn't have friends, and you felt like you lost yourself somehow in their vibes. It's like, but that's not the most
Crazy
major
shit.
thing. You know what I mean? You could have been like, yo, something put my okay, fine, whatever. You know? It was his issue. He felt like he needed to babysit her because she lacks a couple of friends.
It just sounded someone who wanted two things, who wanted to be in a relationship, but also
still
in the streets
Yeah.
and be heavy on the streets at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what he's getting right now, where he's able to fuck her, allegedly, and and go to the streets
Yeah.
at the same time, and also be able to be alone when he wants to. She still has hope for that for this relationship, to be honest.
She probably wants him to grow the fuck up.
He won't.
That's what she wants.
He won't. No, just move on. Ladies, let me tell you something. If you're dating someone, no matter how much you like them, if the things in their character or things that you hold dear, even men, honestly, dear to your heart, and they're not those things, move on. They're never going to change for you. You are not special. You are not. If Jesus Christ made them like that, Lord and Savior, you're not going to change them until they want to change that. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to change things that are important to people, whether you think they're bad or good. It doesn't matter. You're not going to change those things. Move on.
If you could go back to one moment in your past relationship and change how you behaved, what would it be?
I'd say towards...
Let me guess. This is going to be in a form of, I hate this word, gaslighting the other person.
Okay.
I think this is going to have a but without saying but.
Towards the end, they kind of act like, yo, I can't wait for this to end. So that's one thing I'll go back to, just be a little bit sensitive to that. And yeah.
Possibly towards the end, right? I wish I was a bit more vocal about...
Hey! You surprised me! Okay, cool! You know the complete douchebag, okay? This. Okay?
He was a douchebag in the actual relationship. He's not a douchebag now for saying that. But in the actual relationship, he was for acting like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't treat a person like that, especially when you both can see, the Titanic is sinking, and then when you just grab more rocks and you keep throwing and you open more holes and you're like, yo, let it sink, bitches.
Certain things and not taking the stuff he said as truth. Like, I wish I interrogated a bit more. I wish I went in, because you can't do that now. It's like, it's been so many months now, it's done.
Yeah.
But I wish I interrogated. I wish.
Yeah, we've been focused so much on Libo because he's a douchebag. I forgot about her. I just want to say, it sounds like he was a fucking douchebag too. So, hey, find me. I'm joking, but it really sounds like you were dating someone like Libo. This is a good match. Honestly, to me, it sounds like a good match.
What do you mean the good match?
A good match in terms of the polar opposites of what she is.
Okay.
The first episode, they had people who trying to move on, who are mature type thing. But this one is like a kid and someone who's mature, actually.
If there's one thing you could change about the way your relationship ended, what would it be and why?
I just wish I was not dragged.
Not coming? Dragged.
Just such a long drag to the finality of it. And me just being like, nah, I see what's happening. Like, why would you just tell me?
Do you see my point?
Yeah.
Do you see my point?
Yeah.
The perfect match. Libo knew like 2 months before. He didn't do anything about it. Now look, he added to the fucking death of the relationship.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing she's explaining. It was dragged out and I was trying to save this bitch and you were trying to go against it in a way and you dragged it.
But you were covered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Libo was doing the opposite, which is her man's. According to this explanation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Perfect match. Perfect match.
Mitch.
Brother.
Is it safe to say that you've both moved on?
Yes, I've moved on.
I believe you, my sister. I believe you. I believe you.
I think we also didn't focus too much on her because
she was making sense.
She's like the other girl with Timna.
Yeah.
She it's like there's been that level of a detachment from the entire thing. The therapy going, the what. This one, she even mentioned, I stalked him because there were still some things that were... But when I say I've closed that chapter, I've closed that chapter.
The way she's assessing her own relationship, that's what convinces me.
Yeah.
The way you dissect your own, that's how I believe things. The way you insert yourself in that situation, right? The way she just dissected the whole thing, I'm like, yeah, I believe you. Even if you're lying, I see it though.
Yeah.
Even if you are lying, because I don't know you like that, right?
Yeah.
But everything you just said to me is like, oh yeah, actually yeah. If you need any support,
Oh my God.
I got you, my sister. Yeah. Stand.
I'm trying to... Have I? I mean, technically, yes.
No. Okay? You moved on emotionally. I know what you're going to say. You're no longer in that relationship. But you're still smashing her. Allegedly. Okay? You guys are still intertwined somehow, somewhere. So you haven't moved on. My brother. Everyone knows you lying. She lied. We caught her. You lying. We catching you.
But have you?
I have moved on. I mean, it's not a... I don't sit there like, oh my God, I gotta move on. Like, now this thing is restrictive and whatnot. No, the Polila, I'm very much... I enjoy or I like the fact that we're still in each other's lives.
Nice.
I'm able to, be there for her when she needs me and protect her in this dangerous world.
Huh?
Complete fuckboy, bro. Yeah.
Be there for her when she.
This fucking thunder, bro. What the fuck?
We're dealing with a lot of
It's a lot, bro.
today.
It's,
They're still relationshiping, like.
you see what I'm saying, though?
They're not relationshiping, but they're relationshiping.
True. You see what I'm saying? Even this explanation is going towards her. It's like, she needs me.
Yeah,
Some shit.
yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm still there when she needs me.
She booty calls me basically.
Yeah.
I don't booty call her. I can get me some.
Kendem carpet.
Well, Nana.
Go to a mall or something like that. So, I am enjoying that aspect. When I say I've moved on, I'd say, yeah.
I've moved on, but I'm still healing. So I don't know if that's a vibe.
Yeah, I never felt like I had to heal.
Yeah, Pella, she's still in your life, Hannah. My hope for you is that you guys probably figure out what really went wrong.
No, we figured it.
You know?
You figured it out.
No, you haven't. Go back and date again. Or do what you guys are doing right now. Figure it out. But Libo is not there, though. He's not there. Trust me, he's not there. This is definition of a fuckboy. I am not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we need to bounce. Yeah. This is a very interesting episode.
Yeah, we can't continue
Yeah,
because
it's crazy. We love you. Take care. Subscribe.